Flying Against the Wind, Smaranda Brăescu's Fight for Recognition and Freedom. Introduction. Aviation and parachuting are two fields that have transformed humanity's dreams of conquering the skies into reality. From the Wright brothers' first attempts in 1903, when the world witnessed the first controlled powered flight, to the incredible jumps from the stratosphere by modern parachutists, these disciplines have evolved through courage, innovation, and the desire to push boundaries. In Romania, the beginnings of aviation are marked by pioneers such as Aurel Vlaicu, Traian Voia, and Henry Coando, individuals who not only contributed to the development of flight, but also placed Romania on the global aviation map. Meanwhile, parachuting, a lesser-known branch of aviation, took shape in the early 20th century, eventually becoming both a spectacular sport and a vital military discipline. Our documentary explores the captivating journey of Smaranda Brăescu, from her early attempts to reach dizzying heights to her daring gravity-defying jumps. We will follow her progress on a global scale, as well as her contributions to Romania in these fields, through stories of vision, courage, and determination. This is the story of Smaranda, who dared to believe that the sky was not the limit, but merely the beginning.
The sky has no boundaries. You just need the courage to face it.
High above the clouds, where the air thins and the world becomes a distant memory, one woman defied gravity and expectations to etch her name into history. Smaranda Brăescu was not just a pilot or a parachutist. She was a pioneer who turned dreams of flight into a symbol of courage and determination. Humble beginnings and early inspirations. Smaranda Brăescu was born in 1897 in Hânțești, a small village in Galați County, Romania. Her fascination with flight began early, inspired by the sight of birds soaring effortlessly through the sky. While details of her childhood are limited, Radu Teodoru's biography, Smaranda Brăescu, Queen of the Skies, offers vivid anecdotes about her determination and dreams during her formative years.
No matter how difficult the obstacles, the path to success is open to those who never give up.
Her ambitions grew as she read about aviation pioneers such as Amelia Earhart and the Wright brothers. This global inspiration is echoed in aviațiamagazin.com, a platform documenting her journey and influence in Romanian aviation. Taking flight, becoming a pilot. In 1928, Smaranda achieved what few women of her time dared to dream. She earned her pilot's license in Germany. Becoming one of Romania's first female aviators, she broke through financial and societal barriers to join an elite group of pioneers. Her training was funded through extraordinary personal effort, and her success was celebrated in Romanian aviation journals like Aviația Română, which praised her skill and daring spirit. These publications, archived in Muzeul Aviației Române, Romanian Aviation Museum, remain vital sources for understanding her early career. Her story, carefully reconstructed through these archives, highlights the barriers she shattered, not only as a woman in aviation, but as a symbol of perseverance. The parachuting world record. In 1931, Smaranda leaped into global fame. Jumping from a height of 6,000 meters without supplemental oxygen, she set the women's world record for parachuting. This daring feat was officially recognized by the Federațion Aeronautică Internațională, whose records document the meticulous planning and execution behind her achievement.
I was falling with the full weight of my body, with the overwhelming sensation of a dizzying descent. An endless moment, and then suddenly a jolt that ended the flapping of the parachute as it unfolded. It had opened, and I was saved. I opened my eyes wide and looked around. Then I burst out laughing, there alone in the sky, like a child who had successfully pulled off a mischievous prank.
Her accomplishment was widely celebrated in newspapers such as Universul, which described her as a woman who defied the impossible. Further details of her preparation and determination are preserved in personal letters and interviews conducted with aviation historians, as highlighted by aviațiamagazin.com. This jump wasn't just about setting a record. It was a demonstration of human capability, inspiring generations of aviators and adventurers.
My life means nothing if I keep it only for myself. I dedicate my life to my country, but I want to give it beautifully and filled with glory.
Wartime heroics, the White Squadron. During World War II, Smaranda's courage took on a new dimension. She joined the famed White Squadron, a group of women aviators tasked with critical sanitation missions. Flying under the pressures of war, the squadron transported the wounded and delivered medical supplies to the front lines. Although wartime records are often fragmented, interviews with historians and references in historia.ro reveal her unwavering commitment to her country's freedom. Romania's involvement in the war was marked by a complex and shifting political alignment, moving from being an ally of Nazi Germany to joining the Allies in 1944. Within this chaotic environment, Smaranda's missions were acts of bravery and humanity that transcended political divides. Her wartime heroics highlight a lesser-known aspect of her life, one driven not by personal ambition, but by a deep sense of duty. Historian Adrian Silvan Ionescu, in interviews with Romanian national television, emphasized the impact of her wartime contributions despite the challenges she faced. Post-war struggles and final flight. While Smaranda Brăescu's wartime heroics were remarkable, the years that followed brought immense challenges. Romania's political landscape shifted dramatically after World War II, as the communist regime rose to power. Her association with the resistance and her outspoken nature made her a target under the new government. She was declared a persona non grata and forced into hiding. The archives of the Romanian Academy and various historical accounts detail her years spent evading authorities. In letters smuggled to close friends, she described the heartbreak of seeing her once celebrated achievements overshadowed by political persecution. Legacy and recognition. Smaranda Brăescu's story did not end with her record-breaking jumps or wartime heroics. Her legacy lives on, honored through schools, streets, and aviation competitions bearing her name. The National Romanian Aviation Museum preserves her memory through artifacts and exhibits, ensuring that her pioneering spirit continues to inspire. While her contributions are celebrated in aviation circles, broader recognition remains a challenge. Websites like aviațiamagazin.com and books like Radu Teodor's biography ensure her story reaches new generations, shedding light on her extraordinary achievements.